Hello! So today on Beauty from Trashes, I'm going to show you how to single crochet. The great thing about crocheting is that once you learn how to do it, like the basics, you can do so many things. It is so easy to learn new patterns and new designs and new crochets. You'll be really surprised. I love crochet. I'm going to show you a few of the things that I've made. If I showed you all of them, we'd probably be here all day, so I'm just going to show you a few. This is one of the blankets I've made. It's really simple. It's made with a double crochet. It's just teal and I put a brown border around it. I also have this hat. I put a little flower on it and it's really cute. I love it. I also have these squares made with kind of a holy pattern. I have two of them here. I was going to crochet multiple of them together and make a blanket, and I haven't yet, but I will. I also have my crochet owl. He is so cute. I will be showing you how to make him and multiple other crochet animals in the future, so if you want to see them, please subscribe. And yeah, this is my tutorial on how to single crochet. Okay, so whenever you crochet anything, you first have to do your chain. So to do your chain, you need to connect your yarn to your hook. To do this, we are going to use a slip knot. I'll show you how to do a slip knot. Hold your yarn like this, one piece on top of the other, and take the bottom piece and put it upwards so that you have an X with this piece on top. Then bring this piece down so that you have a pretzel. Then push it through the loop. So you have this piece, and you're going to pull it through this loop. And then pull the two pieces of yarn down, and you'll have your knot. Now, if your knot was unsuccessful, you most likely took the yarn backwards, like this, so that this one was on top, and then tried to bring your yarn down. If you do that, then pull your yarn through, your knot will just be a twist, and it comes undone. The cool thing about a slip knot is that you can pull it this way and make it smaller, but you can't pull it this way. This doesn't get any smaller when you do. If you pull it this way, it does. That's why it's called a slip knot. Okay, so after we have our knot connected to our hook, make sure you don't use the end that doesn't have the yarn connected. Make sure you're using the other one. I tend to mess that up all the time. All you're going to do is a yarn over. So a yarn over is just when you take your yarn and bring it around your hook. Just like that. That is called a yarn over, and it's also called a yo for yarn over. So after that, you're just simply going to pull the yarn over through the loop on the hook. So, I'll show that again. Yarn over, make sure that the hook catches the yarn, and then pull through. It'll look like this. Now when I do this, I hold this loop down here. It's more of a habit than part of the yarn over, or of the chain, but you can do it. I think it's very helpful. I think it helps me. I don't know why. Not everybody does that, but I do. So yarn over, hook it, pull through. And it does help to make sure that your hook is pointed down when it goes through. It just helps you pull through better. So that is the first part of your chain. For this tutorial, you should chain probably about 8. Okay, so I've changed colors so that you guys can see better, and I've already done my first 2 single crochets on my chain. I'm going to show you how to do a single crochet. Now, if you take your chain and look at it like this, it kind of looks like a braid. It has 2 sides. There's a loop on this side and a loop on this side. 2 loops. So when doing your crochet, my next chain is this one here that I'm going to insert my next single crochet into. You're going to take the loop of the chain that is closest to you. Take your hook and bring it down under that loop. So it's this loop here. And I'm just going to take my hook, bring it down under that, and push it through the top. Just like that. After you've done that, take your yarn, yarn over, and slip the yarn through that first loop. Now you'll have 2 loops on your hook, 2 yellow ones, and you're just going to bring your yarn over again, and this time you're going to pull the yarn through both the loops. Now I have 3. So to do that again, this is my next chain, the loop closest to me, take my hook, bring it down under, push it through the top, looks like that, yarn over, slip it through the first loop, yarn over, slip through both loops. One more time. My next chain, loop closest to me, take my hook, go under the loop, push through, yarn over, slip through, yarn over, slip through both. Okay, so after you've done your first row, after your chain, you're going to need to turn. Now, you would have done this after your chain as well, but I will show you how to do it here, and the same concept applies to the chain. So what you're going to do first is very simple. You're just going to do one chain. So just yarn over and slip it through. And then all you do is turn your yarn all the way around. Once it's turned, I like to put the yarn in the back. Now you have two chains here. You have the chain you just did, and then you have your first single crochet. You're going to skip the chain and just go into your first single crochet. Now, the difference between crocheting on a single crochet and crocheting on a chain is that instead of just going through the first loop, we're going to go through both loops. So to do that, we're going to skip the chain, go into the second, and just, if you look, there's a hole here. It's right there. You're just going to stab your crochet hook through that hole. And it'll be like this under both the loops of the chain. You're going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So the only difference between crocheting off a chain and crocheting on a single crochet is that you go through both loops and not just one. So if you look, here's my hole right here. I'm just going to stab my hook through the hole. It's on both. I'm going to yarn over, slip through that first thing, yarn over, and go through both on the hook. One more time. We have our two loops, push through the hole, yarn over, slip through, yarn over, slip through. Now I'm going to show you how to change colors on your crochet. The first thing you need to do is cut off your current ball of yarn and leave a tail. Next, yarn over with your new color. Pull your new color through the loop on the hook, then pull on the tail. After that, take out the two loose ends and tie them into a tight knot. After that, crochet as normal. To finish off your crochet, all you have to do is cut off your current ball of yarn, yarn over, and pull the yarn through the loop. After this, all you have to do is weave in your extra pieces of yarn into your crochet. Thank you for watching Beauty from Trashes. If this video is helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And don't forget to watch Beauty from Trashes on Facebook and Twitter.